Let's see, what all do I keep in my sewing kit? I pulled everything out here. Just look at the bag. I sewed this bag using my sewing kit. It has an inner liner. This is an old tent. It has vinyl. I bought it at a bargain store, and a zipper. I sewed it all on with the more heavy duty thread, which I even sewed some of the tent material around it to try to keep the thread from getting loose. You can kind of see it still gets loose. This heavier duty thread is from Strapworks, and it's 12 inches per pound. Almost enough for a fishing line. So that thread, yeah, it gets a little loose, so I have to wind it up every so often. It's kind of annoying. This thread was chewed by a dog, a beagle, a red beagle. It likes to chew on things. But the thread's still kind of good. It just every so often has a break in it as I'm sewing, which is kind of annoying, but it doesn't impede a lot of my projects since I don't use a lot of long lines of thread. And even if I did, it's not hard to start up again if I come to the end of one piece. Gotta have the thread breaker. It's been pretty helpful, although these little crochet needles, hooks, I can get under a thread and twist and break the thread that way. Sometimes it's a little easier to just get it to hook it and twist it. So I have a backup crochet needle here too. They're used to aid me in sewing with my Speedy stitcher. I have to have a measuring tape, which I sewed a little covering for. It's made of tent material. There's a tape measure in there. It's rounded out. Just something to make sure it doesn't unfold. Pencils, which I never use. They probably don't need to be in there. Thread, black and white, your basics. This is heavier duty. I sewed it on my shoes, but no, it's broken. It's strong stuff, but this waxed artificial sinew breaks still, even when you use it on your shoes. I mean, thread that's 12 pounds per square inch is pretty strong, but that breaks even sooner than this artificial thread, artificial sinew. A knife, which I never use, or I don't use much. Protractor I never use. Just have it in here. Got a magnet to hold everything together. That's why everything's kind of sticking. These other crochet needles, just kind of keep them in there. Heavy duty scissors. I sewed this little loop on so I could hang it places. Two other kind of heavy duty threads, and they unravel, so I sewed this little pouch for them. And then the pins. There's a magnet inside here. It's not the best design. And then the springs. I got several springs. Whenever I find an old pen, I'll steal the spring. I think I got enough now, and I use that to aid me in my Speedy stitcher work. Another pencil. Yeah, that's everything in this little sewing kit I like to bring with me to a lot of places, because it also serves as my dental equipment. I got a big gap in between my teeth and I use a needle to get in there. Not the pins, they're too small and they'll poke too easy. But the Speedy stitcher also serves as my dental equipment too. This needle, this little needle is just the right size to really get in between the gaps. And then if I'm still having difficulty, I'll use a thread to floss. So my sewing kit is also my dental equipment. Although, you know, I don't have anything to brush the teeth with. Probably could keep a toothbrush in here. That'd be something to think about in the future. So, yeah, that's a little documentation there. Thanks.